update on that, Your Honor, because they have to establish the competence of that witness to identify the documents.
Move on, counsel.
Your Honor, we will not proceed with the other stipulations because counsel does not seem to be in the mood to stipulate this afternoon, Your Honor.
Your Honor,
It has
please.
no relation with mood, counsel.
Okay, we will now go
The
on.
counsel for the respondent is well within their rights to
Correct, Your Honor.
refuse stipulation because this is purely mutual on the part of both parties. Your time will come too. Please proceed with your with your offer, counsel.
After perusing at the list, Your Honor, we will not be stipulating on 8 items, and I will be enumerating these 8 items and tell the court the reason why we will not be stipulating on these items.
Your Honor, please.
Yes, what is the pleasure of the counsel for the prosecution, panel of prosecutors, rather?
May we suggest, Your Honor, for orderly procedure, that we go over our proposed stipulations and then they can respond accordingly. Because we also would like this honorable court, impeachment court, to appreciate the documents that will be stipulated upon, which are as important as compared as well to the documents that will not be stipulated upon, Your Honor. They will be very short in any event, Your Honor.
Counsel, stipulation does not mean that you will not present it before the witness anymore for whatever purpose it may serve.
Yes, Your Honor. It does not, these stipulations will not dispense with the need for the witness to testify and to identify the document and to attest as to its contents, Your Honor.
So just as to the authenticity of these documents and due
Yes, Your
execution,
Honor.
I guess, that's what the stipulation is being asked for? So let's go through your list, counsel.
Okay.
Chair will instruct the counsel for the panel of prosecutors to kindly go over the list and maybe elicit a response from the counsel for respondent, whether they will stipulate or not. And you don't need to cite a reason, but you may do so also if you desire. Attorney Gabunan, you may proceed, ma'am.
With the permission of this honorable court, flashed on the screen for easy reference is a letter response dated March 13, 2024. This is Exhibit P-1-13B. And for the defense, this is Exhibit 1-120-OVP, stipulated, Your Honor.
We stipulate, Your Honor.
So noted, duly noted rather. Attorney Gabunan.
Next, Your Honor, is a notice of disallowance dated August 8, 2024, which is Exhibit P-1-13-C. And for the defense, it is Exhibit 1-108-OVP, stipulated, Your Honor.
We stipulate, Your Honor.
Noted.
The next is Exhibit P-1-12-F, which is the response dated April 19, 2024, Your Honor. This is Defense Exhibit 1-115, Office of the Vice President and Series.
Attorney Christine.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Can I confer with my
You may do so.
counsel? We do not stipulate, Your Honor.
Proceed, counsel. Attorney Gabunan.
Next, Your Honor, we have acknowledgement receipts for the periods February 6 to June 30, 2023, and April 25 to June 30, 2023. For the appreciation of this honorable court, Your Honor, this is Exhibits P-1-8-850 to P-1-8-1714. Representing the first quarter documents of the Office of the President and the second quarter documents of the Office of the Vice President. The first quarter is 519 documents. The second quarter is 530 documents, or a total of 1,049 documents, Your Honor.
Counsel, the copy you gave me is different from what you just read. The copy I have is Exhibits P1 P1-8-849 to P1-8 to 1898. And it covers ARs for the period February 6 to March 29, 2023 for the first quarter, and April 25 to June 30, 2023 for the second quarter. That is different from what you are showing on the screen, Counsel.
Yes, Your Honor. My bad. It's what is flashed on the screen, Your Honor. The presiding officer is correct, Your Honor. But in any event, these are the same number of documents totaling 1,049.
I bring that up, Counsel, because that is, I guess, the same copy that Counsel for the respondent has, what I have. Would that be correct?
No, Your Honor, we have our own copies of the
No,
exhibits.
do you have
which
the
we
same, is the copy that Counsel for the panel of prosecutors, is it
Yes,
the same
yes,
copy?
the list, Your Honor, yes.
The
We
same
confirm
copy as
that.
the presiding officer has, not the one flashed on the screen.
Yes, Your Honor, I confirm that.
So you're asking for stipulation for the ones I mentioned, the ARs for the periods I mentioned, February 6 to March 29, 2023, and April 25 to June 30, 2023. Do you stipulate, Counsel?
We do not stipulate, Your Honor.
Move on, Attorney Kapunan.
Your Honor, in connection with this, as in the first witness yesterday, since the presiding officer did point us to the particular provision in the rules of court, which is Rule 130, 3C and 3D, Your Honor, with reference to voluminous documents which would take a lot of time for this honorable court, Your Honor, summaries will be allowed to be marked. So, just to mention ahead of time
That
that
is
we
correct,
will not
Counsel.
be presenting 10,049 documents, but the summary, a tabulation prepared by this witness, Your Honor.
That is in Section 3C in relation to Section 7.
Yes, Your Honor.
The court will allow it as it has allowed it yesterday.
Thank you, Your Honor. Next is Exhibit P-1-12-G, which is a certification of the VP SPG, Your Honor. VP SPG certification dated April 4, 2024, which is Defense Exhibit 1-91, stipulated, Your Honor.
We stipulate, Your Honor.
Duly noted.
We have the Protective Intelligence Operation Report for the engagement of Respondents Duterte and the Vice Presidential Security and Protection Group for the first quarter of 2023. And these are exhibits P-1-12-H up to P-12-H-9, which is Defense Exhibit 1-115 OVP and series, Your Honor. We have been told that counsel will not stipulate to this, Your Honor.
That is correct, Your Honor.
May we know the reason, Your Honor?
Your Honor, we do not stipulate on this because these documents that they marked are incomplete. Hence, they will not truthfully reflect, Your Honor, what the document is. So we do not stipulate, Your Honor.
Actually, to abbreviate the proceedings, Counsel, no reason need be given by opposing counsel. Since stipulation is a voluntary act on their part, they may refuse, and any refusal should not be taken against them as well, although it will abbreviate the proceedings. Please proceed, Counsel.
Next, Your Honor, is Protective Intelligence Operations Report for the engagements of Respondent Duterte from the Vice Presidential Security Protection Group for the second quarter of 2023, Exhibits P-1-12-M to P-12-M-13, which is Defense Exhibit 115 OVP and series, again, not stipulated upon by the defense, Your Honor.
That is correct, Your Honor.
For
Move
the
on,
court-
Counsel. Duly noted. Move on.
Moving on to the third quarter, incidentally, these documents previously mentioned are for the first and second quarter of 2023 Office of the Vice President. We now turn on to the third quarter of 2023 Office of the Vice President. The first exhibit is Audit Observation Memorandum, or AOM, dated August 8, 2024. Prosecution's Exhibit P-1-12-I, Defense Exhibit 1-106, OVP, stipulated upon.
We stipulate, Your Honor.
Noted.
Exhibit P-1-12-J, which is the Office of the Vice President's response dated August 27, 2024. Defense Exhibit 116, OVP, and series, not stipulated, Your Honor.
That is correct, Your Honor.
Exhibits P-1-8-1899 up to P-1-8-2672. Acknowledgement receipts for the period July 14 to September 30, 2023 for the third quarter. Not stipulated upon, Your Honor.
That is correct, Your Honor.
Noted.
P-1-12-K, a certification dated September 30, 2023. Defense Exhibit 1-116, OVP, and series, not stipulated upon.
Counsel?
Sorry. I think
Certification dated September 30, 2023.
that is stipulated, Your Honor. Not stipulated.
I beg your
I'm
pardon.
sorry?
It
Not
is both
stipulated, Your
stipulated and
Not stipulated.
It is not stipulated, Counsel.
Yes, not stipulated.
Not stipulated.
Exhibits, thank you. Exhibit P-1-12-11 up to P-1-12-110. Protective Intelligence Operations Report. Third quarter of 2023, which is an attachment to the OVP's response dated August 27, 2024. Not stipulated upon.
That is correct, Your Honor.
Notice of disallowance.
Before you continue, counsel, I remember, Attorney Christine, that you had 8 of these proposed documents for stipulation you will not stipulate on.
Actually, Your Honor,
more.
it's 10.
10.
Yes.
With the permission of Attorney Kapunan, let's try to abbreviate the proceedings. What are the remaining 2 that you will not stipulate on?
Your Honor, it's Exhibit P-1-17-5 to P-1-17-1229.
These are the acknowledgement receipts
Yes,
for the
Your
period
Honor.
of February 20 to March 30, 2023, and April 20 to June 29, 2023.
Correct, Your Honor.
And the last one?
And the last one is the acknowledgement receipts for the period July 12 to September 30, 2023, Your Honor. Marked as Exhibits P-1-17, 1233 to P-1-17, 1894.
The rest you stipulate on,
Correct, Your Honor.
which I will read for the record. With the permission of Attorney Lorna, counsel
Your
for the
Honor.
panel of prosecutors. Counsel for respondent stipulates on the following documents. Exhibit P-1-13-F, notice of disallowance dated March 31, 2026, also marked as exhibits, the respondent's Exhibit 1-9. Exhibit P-1-21B, response dated April 17, 2024, marked as respondent's Exhibit 1-90. Exhibit P-I-22A, certification dated 11 January 2024, issued by Colonel Manaros M. Boransing II, marked as respondent Exhibit 1-74. Exhibit P-I-1-22B, certification dated December 30, 2023, issued by Colonel Carlos B. Sangdaan Jr., marked as likewise marked as respondent Exhibit 1-75. Exhibit P-1-22C, certification dated December 5, 2023, issued by Colonel Magtanggol C.G. Panopio, also marked as respondent Exhibit 1-76. Exhibit P-1-22D for the prosecution, and Exhibit 1-84DE for the respondent, a certification issued, undated certification issued by Colonel Adonis Bajao or Bahao. Exhibit P-1-21C, AUM dated August 8, 2024, also marked as Exhibit 1-106 OVP. Exhibit P-1-21D, response dated August 27, 2024, also respondents 1-93DE exhibit. Exhibit P-1-22E, certification dated September 25, 2023, issued by Jaichris Jan P. Mendoza. Also respondents, Exhibit 1-97DE. Exhibit P-1-22F, certification dated December 10, issued also by Jaichris Jan Mendoza. Also respondents 1-96-DE. Exhibit P-1-22G, certification dated December 12, 2023, issued by Adonis R. Bajao. Also respondents Exhibit 1-94DE. And finally, Exhibit P-1-22H, certification dated July 1, 2024, issued by Darren E. Comia. Also respondents Exhibit 1-95-DE. Would that be correct, Attorney Christine?
Yes, Your Honor. We confirm the enumeration, Your Honor.
You may proceed, counsel.
Thank you for that, Mr. Presiding Officer. But for the better understanding of this honorable court, the acknowledgement receipts which counsel for the defense has not agreed to testify on are as follows, Your Honor. For the first quarter, for the Office of the Vice President, that's 519 documents. For the second quarter, 530 documents. For the third quarter of 2023, 774 documents, Your Honor. And if we include the 845 documents identified by Mr. Wamil yesterday, for the fourth quarter of 2022, this court will have to appreciate that counsel for the defense refused to stipulate on, well, it is the right, 2,668 documents, Your Honor. And for the DepEd, Your Honor, for the first quarter of 2023, 561 acknowledgement receipts. For the second quarter, Your Honor, 619 acknowledgement receipts. And for the third quarter, 644 acknowledgement receipts. Or to summarize, 1,824 acknowledgement receipts of the Department of Education Office, which they themselves submitted to the COA ICFAO, or a total for the Office of the Vice President and the DepEd, 4,492 documents contained in 15 boxes, Your Honor.
Hindi mo naman siguro kami tinatakot, Attorney Gapono.
Ay, hindi po. I am,
Kindly proceed, counsel.
and also, Your Honor, the reason I made manifestation of this is we will not present the 15 boxes. We will present, the witness will identify this, but we will be presenting in lieu thereof 3 tabulations. 4. 6. 6 summaries, Your Honor. 6 summaries prepared by this witness for the 4,492 documents, Your Honor, which will be identified in due course of the testimony together with the acknowledgement receipt, Your Honor. With the permission of this honorable court.
As earlier ruled by the court, we will allow the witness to testify from a table and or summaries given the voluminous nature of the documents that she may or will be testifying to. Counsel may proceed with her direct examination. Offer rather first.
Your Honor, please. We likewise request the following stipulations, Your Honor, in addition to these documents, that the witness has taken over the audit of the liquidation documents of the Office of the Vice President for December 21 to 31, 2022, and the first to third quarters of 2023.
Counsel took over from what?
From Mr. Wamil.
From December, meaning he took over.
The document has taken over the audit liquidation documents turned over by Mr. Wamil for this period, Your Honor.
Presumably when Mr. Wamel retired.
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you give the date when she took over? Mr. Wamel retired February of 2024, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, Your Honor. February 12, 2024.
Up to today.
Up to the present, Your Honor, where he now serves in the COA Pasay, Your Honor.
What does counsel for the respondent say?
Your Honor, we cannot stipulate on that because we are not from COA, so we're not privy, Your Honor, to any of the resolutions or memoranda that were
Witness-
issued with respect to the assignment of their employees, Your Honor.
Witness can testify to that later on. Move on for your other requested stipulations, counsel. If any.
That the witness is competent to testify as to the documents that they themselves, the Office of the Vice President and the DepEd, submitted by way of liquidation documents to the COA ICFAO.
Can I comment on that, Your Honor?
Yes.
We will
counsel.
not stipulate on that, Your Honor, because they have to establish the competence of that witness to identify the documents.
Move on, counsel.
Your Honor, we will not proceed with the other stipulations because counsel does not seem to be in the mood to stipulate this afternoon, Your Honor.
Your Honor,
It has
please.
no relation with mood, counsel.
Okay, we will now go
The
on.
counsel for the respondent is well within their rights to
Correct, Your Honor.
refuse stipulation because this is purely mutual on the part of both parties. Your time will come too. Please proceed with your with your offer, counsel.